Alright, looks like we can't put it off any longer. It's finally time to talk about Captain America, Brave New World. No spoilers. Here we go. Captain America Brave New World is the newest and first Marvel movie of 2025, the 35th movie in the MCU. Oh my god, fourth Captain America movie starring Anthony Mackie. Here we go. The newest Marvel movie coming out today, tomorrow, whenever you see it this weekend. It's finally here. The most controversial Marvel movie I've seen thus far, because so many people went this movie just like, I hate it. But I just got back from seeing the movie, so is it good? It's not bad. It's okay. It's solid. As far as the Captain America movie goes, I'm going to say it doesn't really fire on all cylinders as that. But I will say as a Hulk sequel, it's pretty solid. You could take away from this movie, I was just like, this feels like a Hulk movie, a Hulk sequel in a Falcon and the Winter Soldier movie. No, I didn't say Captain America. That's the best way I can sum up this movie. This movie literally feels like, you know how you got a TV show, a TV show that happens and stuff, and then that TV show gets like a full-length movie. That's what this feels like. It literally feels like a Captain America, Falcon and Winter Soldier episode, but just stretched out to like a full-length movie that just happens to have Hulk characters in it and shit. So, take that as you will. I didn't hate the movie, but I will say, like, it's not my favorite Captain America movie. I don't think it's like my favorite movie in Phase 5 so far. But it's not bad. Don't hate me. Right to it. Look at the good and bad of why Captain America Brave New World officially in theaters tomorrow. I definitely feel like, you should see it. If you're on this Marvel train, you haven't got off yet, then check this out just because you got nothing else to do. Here's why. From adding in the movie, like I said, Anthony Mackie's our newest Captain America on the scene, and I'm telling you, when the movie opens up, you see why the man has earned the shield. Just from the fighting scenes alone, this dude was kicking ass with the wings and the shield and the cool. I was like, yeah, it's the man, Captain Falcon getting it done. The new sidekick himself, the new Falcon, who was like, it's just kind of guy in the chair, just, being Falcon. He was like Falcon from Winter Soldier, like that. To Sam in this movie. As far as Thaddeus Ross go, he's being played by Harrison Ford, and I thought he was just Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford just feels like he just plays every character nowadays. It's like, I'm just too old for this shit. Just give me a paycheck so I can, stay out of the retirement home. And that was him in this movie, but I will say, like, his character, as much as kind of like they're trying to make him seem like he's changed, he's not. But when he hulks out, becomes Red Hulk, that is like, that was business. That was cool. That was okay. I guess. The plot of the movie goes more or less, okay, without spoiling, this movie pretty much takes place 2 years or so after the events of Falcon the Winter Soldier. You got Sam Wilson, the newest Captain America, and now more or less you got Thaddeus Ross, who's like, hey, we want to get the Avengers back together, but also we want to make sure we get this treaties done because we've discovered this new element called antimanium, and I got to make sure that, this arms race doesn't go off without a hitch. But also, there's another thing happening in the background that's going to pretty much just cause World War III and shit. That's Captain America's got to step in and stop all that. That's the movie. But in the movie, I will say this, the action scenes, they are great. They're awesome. I saw this movie in Dolby, and woo, Captain Falcon would go like Mach 2 and shit. It was just, my seat would rattle, and the scenes were just crazy. The aerodynamics, the cinematography was awesome. The fight scene too, like, he was kicking ass. The dude doesn't have a super soldier serum, so you kind of like, you get that feeling of like, this dude could really get hurt because he was going to get some shit. When he was throwing the shield and the wings, getting it all done with hand-to-hand combat, I was like, see, this is why, like, you're not Steve Rogers Captain America, you're your own Captain America. I don't like that. Like, you guys got your own kind of flair in the way you do things, so that was cool. I liked how Sam is taking the mantle of Cap and making it his own. Like I said, that Hulk fight that you get in the movie, I'm not gonna tell you what part is in the movie, but it was cool when it was going down. I was like gripping my chair like, oh, this is pretty bad for Captain Falcon. So the movie is pretty grounded because it does harken back to the old espionage stage of the Phase 3 movies and shit. So I was like, oh, that's cool, we're back on Earth and just dealing with, regular like political scary shit. No multiverse stuff, no aliens and gods and stuff. Just regular human beings being shitheads. As far as bad the movie goes, I will say this movie feels like at its core, its plot, like I say, it's a Hulk movie, Hulk sequel, but it also feels like it takes elements from previous MCU movies. That could be a good or bad thing, but it also kind of feels like we're not bringing anything new to the table. This movie doesn't feel like it bringing anything new except the fact that now we have antimanium now. But it's also like, yeah, we got antimanium. What are we going to do with it? Who knows? We'll find out in like 3 years or so, maybe. If you didn't see it, you probably wouldn't miss much. At the end of the day, it's just kind of like, it doesn't stand out on its own. Like, this is the reason why 3 trilogies they stop at 3. Captain America Brave New World was a movie that I didn't love it, but I liked it enough. I don't think it's the worst MCU movie we've seen thus far, but definitely just feels like kind of one of the many. Anthony Mackie is growing into this role as Captain America, and I can't wait to see him again, just to see, you know, he can really hone it in. Scenes were great. Hulk fight was cool. As plot in the movie was familiar, but just serviceable enough. It was okay. That being said, what I'm gonna say that Captain America Brave New World is definitely a pretty solid enough movie, and you should see it. Captain America Brave New World is officially in theaters tomorrow. You gonna see it? Sure, why not? It's Valentine's Day. Take your date out to go see it. Why not? See you guys in the next video. Gonna talk about the ending of the movie and post-credit scene, and that's it. See you guys next time. As always, subscribe. Until next time.